Hello and welcome back to what campaign are we doing? What day is it? What year is it? I'm confused. Welcome back to Waterdeep, the campaign. What is it called? I don't remember.
You said there were muffins. I'm here for muffins.
It's been 3 weeks and I don't remember things that I should remember. What, 4 weeks, Jasper? What do you think?
It's
been a
long
while.
time.
Too long. It has been too long.
It's been.
And boy has it been. We've had some excellent adventures. We almost all met up for Jasper's wedding. So Jasper's now a married man, and I fell in the water. And it was really, really funny. And I definitely did say to my students, "Oh, what did you do in the vacation?" And then I told them that I fell in the water, and then I showed them the video because it was so funny. Not all my students, just the ones that I like.
We did a live game.
We did. We met up at my house and we had a little sort of side quest live mini game in between where actually there was a big criminal investigation going on in DockBlocked. Actually, before we get into that, we're listening to Pocket Bard. I have installed, finally figured out how to play the beta version of Pocket Bard. So if you at home notice the difference and have feedback, let us know. No, so what happened was, because I wanted to run this live game and I wanted to do sort of a separate side quest because not all our friends were able to be there, I had declared that the DockBlocked was under investigation for some criminal activities, and therefore the Baron had sent you a messenger informing you that you were not to go to the DockBlocked on that day because you might get caught up in some criminal activities and he doesn't want any attention on you while you're doing this investigation for him. So instead the party went to their Trollskull Manor and did a little side quest that I believe Uni is editing or has edited, or maybe we have uploaded before
I'm
this.
working on it, but I have exams at the moment, so it's not doing.
So there is a side quest, but it might come out later than this episode. For narrative reasons, my friends, my players, keep that in mind. Thank you. For that one person watching this, one of Uni's friends, I know you're there. I know one day you'll catch up to what's this episode 23 or something. We see you. We got you. All right, with 3 minutes of ranting out of the way, the party is definitely not in Artor's office, even though that's where we are on the map right now. You find yourselves, just to sort of keep the narrative going a little bit, sort of the next day after this all went down with this little side quest, meeting back up at Trollskull Manor to start your plan to the Dock Ward. Or what I think might be wiser is maybe meeting up in the Castle Ward or somewhere a bit more south, because Garrick lives in the Dock Ward and definitely went home and now would have to go all the way back up to Trollskull Manor and then all the way back down to the Dock Ward. So maybe you guys meet up somewhere near the Dock Ward, all ready to go with your plan.
Walking is not Garrick's steal. I'm for that, yeah.
We can pick you up from our home.
Sure.
That's a plan.
All right. So you find yourselves heading toward the Dock Ward. It is the poorest side of town. It's rough and tumble, and it is home to hard-working folk, sailors, that are hungry for some excitement, trying to get some release when they're off work. So there's lots of taverns in the Dock Ward, and most of them have this sort of, sailory thing going on. It smells like fish, especially near near the water itself. And you do occasionally see patrols of City Watch here, right? This is like, I don't want to call it the ghetto because there's the same amount of police control here as everywhere else in the city. It's not like a neglected part of town. It's just, there's more travelers here, so it's just sort of a different type of town. I don't know how to explain it. You're there now though. Good luck. What is the plan?
So we go to your man first, and then to the shoemaker.
Yeah. You know, I slept really well. Could you tell me again, why are we going to Mom's?
Oh, because we want to ask about the map that we have, so maybe she can give us some other pointers. Because I already asked at the guild, and it's most likely massively print, but maybe she knows some more about the paper to give us clue. Like, is it specific one? Could we track whoever is ordering the paper? Maybe she knows something. Is it just a regular one? Also, the paper was enchanted, so maybe she'll tell us more about that.
Okay. But if you know, like the last times, just keep staying there for like 3 hours. We will carry you out this time.
It is not my fault she has so many supplies in there. Listen, I don't
Nola,
know where she gets them from, but I need all
He
of it.
doesn't. He just works there, but I can ask, but I think the guild might have
No,
told
no,
you
if
that.
I know where the origin of the supply is, this will be my doom, so I would rather not know.
Alright, then I don't ask. Okay, let's go, I would say, right? It's not
lead the way.
far.
Lead the way, bro.
Yeah, okay. This way. I'll just start walking north towards the Serpentile books.
Alright. So, the 5 of you make your way to Serpentile Books and Folios.
Black screen, by the way.
Sorry?
I don't know if you meant it, but it's the black screen at
Oh, the
least.
screen is black. I have this
Yes.
page as just a little flavor page. There's literally nothing on it, so I don't know why the light would be on, but we could...
Let's see.
that-
I think
There we go.
It doesn't do
Alright.
anything?
It for
just
a second.
for millisecond.
It's
then it
visible
goes
to
away.
me.
Yeah, we saw a sheep and then it disappeared. I
I
didn't
can
know.
see it.
Like
You know
I
what?
said,
I will
it's just a
ah.
flavor page. It's
Oh, now it's
literally
working.
just sort of, oh, this is the vibe, you know?
Yeah, it's okay. I like that.
Alright, anyway, you make your way to Serpentine Books and Folios. And making your way in, you can see that there's a few customers sort of being helped, maybe over here on the side. You see that there is, some people sort of browsing some of the racks that they have with various types of scrolls in it, sort of pulling them out, inspecting them, pulling them back in. And yeah, especially Fletcher and Garrick would know that standing behind the counter is Dwit, who is the son of the owner of this, of Serpentine Books and Folios. And yeah, you can also see your mom over here on the side is in the middle of filing some scrolls, and you can see she already has a bit of ink stains on her fingers as she's doing this, you know.
It's black again.
Yeah, there's nothing.
I try so hard, I try so far.
3 tries.
I will be honest with you. It's like
That's a whole new thing. Oh, it disappeared again.
no. I'll be honest
There
with
it
you.
is.
It's not enabled. So what I'm doing is I'm enabling it and then disabling it again, and that disables it. I didn't
That's
turn
weird.
on darkness. It's not my fault. All right. Anyway.
Now it's
Weird.
okay.
All right. I'll quickly show the people at home. It's just a little screen of a little shop. You're not missing anything. Anyway. All right.
good.
So you see your mom over here on the side.
Yes.
Doing her thing. I think I press Shift Z. There we go. Filing some paperwork. And as she notices you guys, she sort of gives a polite nod. She doesn't really want to like shout or wave over to you guys, or just waves over to you guys because this is a peaceful store where people are trying to do their work in peace.
Yes. Okay. I guess we're going to Mount first. We might have to
Nola?
talk. We might have to talk with Dwit, but I don't like that guy.
Be a little bit more quiet than last time, Nola, okay?
If she doesn't pull out a special delivery of paper anymore, I will be quiet. But did you see how this thing was made of? It was...
Nope.
Okay, map. Let's go ask about the map. Good morning.
Yeah, let's go. That's towards Mom.
Hello. It's so good to
Hi,
see
Mom.
you all. She is
Sorry to-
also talking way quieter, but I want the mic to pick it up, and I want people.
Yeah.
to hear it.
Stage whisper.
Exactly.
Exactly.
It's so good
That
to
was-
see you all. Nola, I assume you're here for, the paper of the month.
Yes. but first we actually
She already
have some
has like a
question
very
for
nice stack of paper for you.
She looks over at the Bertie. Oh,
This is actually
yes.
today. So this month's paper is actually sun-dried paper from the jungles of Cholt. It's made from jungle leaves dried and bleached in the sun in the temple of Sune to sort of give it that white sheen over it. And I believe they did something with mirrors or something to even give it an even drier quality. Should be excellent for calligraphy specifically, so it'll take very well to fine inks.
Fletcher just looks at Nola like we lost her.
Thank you.
Don't worry. I mean, it's the paper of the month. Your subscribers, so.
Yeah, but the way you describe it, you know exactly what to say. Thank you so much. I will cherish it. We are here for a reason. Totally a reason that I did not just forget. I pull out the map.
And
If we
meanwhile, while
may.
Nola's ranting, she sort of makes eye contact with everyone else and just gives a polite nod, is saying like, "Hello, how are you?" But just with a nod, right? And then back to Nola.
Yeah, actually, we came here to ask for help because we came across this map and we are trying to investigate its origin. I already went to the guild and found out a bit about the making of it, but what I found out was that the paper itself was enchanted, but I wasn't able to get much more than that. So, could you just give it a quick look and tell me if you can see anything else? Maybe tell us where the paper is from, what kind of it is.
She takes it from you. She looks it over. Aw. I think I'm gonna ask Jim a little bit about this, but I have some ideas. Pocket bar just crashed. I'll be right back. So she sort of walks around, gives a little nod to Dwight right here, and then walks sort of into the back area where you would know because you've been here before, is sort of where the paper making area is. And you hear a slight conversation. Then she sort of comes back a little bit later. It's so quiet without Pocket Bard, don't you think? Hang on, I'm gonna find Pocket Bard. And we're back. Alright! Anyway, I don't know what happened, but it's a beta, so maybe it's gonna happen more, and then I'll just switch back over to, what we've been doing and the old and trusted. Yeah, she comes back, and she says, alright, so what I already figured, it's clearly squid ink, which is the most used ink in sort of the dock ward in general. But the interesting part is the paper. It's a paper that we have very little stock of, but it is susser bark tree paper, which is paper extra susceptible to enchantments. And it is specifically paper from the Underdark. The susser tree is a rare tree that grows in the Underdark, and its flowers have a small anti-magic ability sort of around them, which makes the bark extra magical and easy to enchant. Actually, it's quite a contradictory sort of thing.
Oh, that is.
It
I
sells
assume that
themselves
it's.
because it's very specific.
I assume that this is most on the pricey side of the paper, right?
Yes. Well, yeah, it's more pricey than your regular paper you would put in spellbooks, for example.
Yes, and do you maybe know who carried this paper here in the dock ward?
You would have to ask. Well, you would have to ask Dwight, see if he has if you're allowed to look in the ledger and see who it was sold to.
So you sell it here, but rarely.
Yes.
Are there any other places that this paper could be bought at in the neighborhood, or is it just you?
I think it's just us, unless you have some type of, vendor somewhere in the castle ward, maybe. But if you're looking in this area, we're sort of the most prominent place where you can buy rare papers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like no black paper market.
Not that I know of.
What?
Alright, that is actually very helpful. Thank you. It helps us a lot. We should go and ask to it, because if we can get in some credentials on the person who bought it, it would make it so much easier.
Thanks, Mom.
Thank you so much. I might be
Yeah.
back later this week for some new ink, but
Oh yes.
not now. I cannot get distracted.
Yeah, we actually got a few new orders in of new colors, but I don't. If you don't want to be distracted right now, then I'll keep them separate for you. Yeah.
I would
Super.
love to, but they will drag me out if I try, so
I am aware it's happened before.
I know. I will be back.
Oh, Mom, by the way, I put the barrel in the kitchen like you said.
Ah, thanks.
Okay.
Have a lovely day. Thank you.
Goodbye and stay safe. I don't know what you're doing, but seems interesting. Let me know when you get home tonight.
All right.
We will.
Okay, let's talk.
Fletcher, why would a market only sell black paper? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. I also
Oh,
thought, like, how do you write on black paper? That's dumb.
Oh, you just use a gold ink.
You can use a white marker.
Oh, you sweet summer child. I'll explain you one more other day.
You could try an orange marker on a black background, but you'll know that it doesn't work too well.
We've learned.
The hard way.
I don't know what you're talking about. Let's go.
So we're coming up to Dwit.
Yes.
Yeah, going up there.
By the way, could you
Hey,
send me in
Dwit.
writing the name of the paper? Because it was a very specific name, and I.
Yes, it's Susser Tree Bark. If you've played
Trust me.
Baldur's Gate 3, you would have found a Susser tree in the Underdark.
Yes,
You would have.
I did. Yeah,
Alright.
Very pretty.
going over to Dwit. Hey, Dwit.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's good to see you. Are you gonna buy anything today? Because usually it's just Nola that buys things.
Yeah, but well, she buys a lot, so I think that kind of counters.
I mean, it
itself.
compensates a little bit, yeah. Nola, what can I get for you? He already turns around, has his hands ready to like start grabbing things out of the shelf behind him.
I will be back later this week for some new ink.
Oh.
So I will be back.
Do you want me
Definitely.
to like put it somewhere for you?
Yes, please. I heard that you had new colors available.
Yeah, I will put them separately.
Yes, thank you.
Which the boy's mom is also going to be doing that, so there will be extra set apart for you.
I'm taking it up.
We have a question though. Like
Yes.
we actually Garrick's actually like, we kind of need your help. Something.
Oh, well, look how the turds have tabled. What do you need, Gare Bear?
Garrick. Like, we're looking for somebody who bought something that is like only in the shop, you know, stuff your dad sells or whatnot, and my mom. We need to know who it was because it's kind of specific, and we actually like. Mom said you might have have a way so we can look through.
Well, what are you looking for?
We're looking for whoever bought an excessive amount of
Sassy
Susur
boy
tree
pop.
bark.
Oh yeah.
Susur tree bark paper.
Saucer 3 bark paper.
Yes.
Well,
we're looking
I
for
have a
large
very-
quantities specifically.
I have a very strong sort of client-patron confidentiality, so I don't think I'm allowed to tell you.
Okay, what do you want for it?
You see him sort of look at Nola. I'm not gonna be creepy, so I
Already
just
are.
say
What?
I already know where this is going.
Fine, I'll tell you.
Oh no.
There was a woman who bought this Susser tree bark parchment about 10 days ago, and she bought a really, really large quantity. That's why we've been a bit low in stocking it, because no one's really been interested in it anyway, and we've just been getting shipments of it, and no one was interested. So. And she was a young woman, and she had bright red hair, but I don't really know who she was.
Don't you have it written down somewhere?
Well, it's 10 days ago, so we don't really keep the paperwork from that long ago.
You throw away paper? Isn't that kind of contradictory?
Well, we recycle it.
What's that?
Like, we put all the
They
paper and we
reuse
sort
it.
of put water with it and sort of mush it and then reflatten it and lay it out. You know, that's the discount section over there. It's all recycled paper, but yeah, no, we usually keep it for around, 1 month, which is less than 10 days.
I thought it was just paper from shitty trees. Okay.
You might
No.
also find some of that there, yeah. Sometimes my dad puts low quality paper with the recycled paper so that people buy it.
Is this legal?
It's our shop.
And they do have the okay from the guild, so yeah, it's legal.
There you go.
All
Anyway, is
right.
there
And
anything
I
else
assume
I
that
can help you
this
with,
woman
Nola?
didn't mention anything or didn't get anything else in addition to that paper.
Well, no, she got like a bunch of squid ink, but that's like one of the
Yeah.
main things we sell.
Yeah, fair. Also buy a lot.
No,
Alright.
Can
what
I
kind
help
of-
you with anything else, Nola?
As I said, I will be back because we are on tight schedule, and if I get into what I want to buy, I will spend here until the closing. So
Which you're more than welcome to do. Just, you're always so welcome here, and I can show you. Do you already know about the new parchment of the month?
I already got it. Thank you very
Ah,
much.
okay.
It looks very promising. I can't wait to use it.
Oh yeah, it's extra good for calligraphy. So if you get something, if you make something, you could come and show me sometime.
I will keep that in mind, but calligraphy isn't exactly my strong suit, so it might just be a disaster and nothing to show off. But yep, I think we have everything. Thank you for your help, and see you later this week.
Well,
See you
was it
later.
in-
I'll definitely be seeing you here at my work. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone else.
just turn around and go. I hate this guy.
I don't like him.
It feels morally wrong to hit on clientele somehow.
Well, he is morally wrong. His brain, so
All
Yes,
of this is
that's-
happening after we leave the shop.
Yes.
No.
For the record.
don't care,
As you
really.
step out of the shop, you can see
I'm on-
that one figure that was inside actually sort of follows you guys out and goes over to you and says, excuse me.
yeah, whoa, scared.
Hello.
Well, I wasn't really eavesdropping or anything, but I couldn't help it over here. It's such a small little store. Is that a treasure map?
No.
It's not working.
What do you mean?
Oh, I mean, there is no treasure at the end.
Yeah, it's a game we made up, like with
Yeah.
a few friends. But
Yep.
somebody made a copy of our card and map, and it's kind of
We are trying to get who is trying to
what-
rip us off.
yeah, they wanted to cheat. So
Oh. I would like Garrick and Nola to both roll deception checks.
Very good. There we go.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, I hope you find whatever you're looking for, and sort of leaves.
Does he believe it?
Make an insight check. It looks like he definitely bought what Garrick said, so there's nothing at the end, where someone bamboozled us. We're trying to find who's been bamboozling us. Definitely does look like he bought it.
From the vibe of this convo, was it like the person was actually interested in the treasure map, or perhaps they're involved with the treasure map and want to make sure that we don't find them?
I'm sorry, you definitely asked a question and I was not paying attention to the beginning of your question.
From the vibe of the interaction we just had, was that person actually interested in the treasure and wanted the treasure map to like go treasure hunting, or was he interested in what are we doing with the treasure map, because he might be involved.
Make an insight check.
You're
Who
doing great.
knows?
Yeah, I could tell you something, but you already know that you rolled a 1, so like you have no fucking idea.
Yep. That was weird.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But as sort of, well, the Baron said not to. Let it
Oh no, I'm talking about Druid. He
Oh,
was
yeah,
weird.
He was weird as hell. Like, I don't know. My mom
How
was trying
old
to
is
make
he?
He was around our age. Bit older, maybe.
He looks older, yeah.
Just a little.
Hmm.
Mom always tried to like have play dates between us when she started working here, but he was kind of weird. Goodbye.
Yes.
Goodbye,
Not
Buckerbird.
again! No!
And
Your spells.
imagine.
It's your headset again, right?
Pocket Bard
Huh?
is working again. Anyway!
Yay!
Now merchant music is working. And also now I have seagull sounds, because you're not at the merchant anymore. Instead, you're back out on the city streets, in the dock ward, which is why there's seagulls, there's the sound of waves lapping as soon as you step outside. From the inside, sort of a damp building on the inside, they have some sort of magic that sort of siphons away any dampness, but you know, you're in the dampest area of town, which is sort of the dock area, so stepping outside, there's a humidity, it's a pleasant temperature, and you can hear the waves, you can see the seagulls, and people are already pretty rowdy out in the street. It's maybe 11, almost noon at this point. But you know, it's 4 o'clock somewhere, and the sailors stick to that.
And the tavern is not that far away anyway.
No.
One of the taverns is really
Yeah.
close.
Um,
Nola, did this actually help? Like, we know that a person has red hair, and it might be a woman or something.
yeah, he did say it is a woman. Well, it helps in a way that if we see someone, we might pay attention to it, but we didn't get the nudges or anything actually useful to track it down. So just another clue.
Do more things that we didn't know before.
Well, should we have asked for species? He didn't want to listen to me, but
Yeah, we could have. The thing is, this is a rare paper, and this is already telling me that it is someone wealthy. It's probably an organization that is doing this. It's not just a random that is fucking up with the vampire. This is actually someone that has money to do this, with intention to do it.
so okay. Let me take over the reins right now, just for a second. How do we go? How do we continue now? Like, we still have to find them. We just know kind of how they look, but how? What is our next step?
Well, we still
The shoemaker.
The shoemaker, yeah.
Yep.
And we
Oh,
do
yeah.
know it's someone that is specifically out then for Arthur.
We are
And if it's
looking.
an
Guy.
organization, it might help us a little bit to narrow it down.
We can try to lead conversation in a way that we might mention the idea of vampires and see how they react.
I don't want to even.
Have you started
there.
like a regular conversation about vampires, though?
No, I'm absolutely not gonna ask, do a survey. How do you feel about vampires, and how badly on a scale of 1 to 10 do you want people to walk into their lair? I'm just. If the vibe is there, we could try to mark that question in a way.
But it kind of put some attention on this subject that might be unwilling attention.
Well, my idea would be that we go to the shopkeeper, we ask for Ian, because
Mhm.
that's who we are supposed to look for, and maybe try to ask for a map as if we want to acquire it.
Let's do that.
And then if you give it to us, we can try asking some more questions like, hey, how do you have it? Why do you have it? Why do you have more than one?
That's a good idea. I'll just we just go in there and act like a friend of ours has a map about a treasure that he doesn't want to give us. So we want to have one of ourselves. because
Exactly.
He accidentally told us where he got it from. Oh, that's smart. That's
Let's do that.
Also, if you do see a printing machine somewhere in there, that's the guy. Because
How does
this is
one do it?
definitely massively printed, it's not written by hand.
What does a printing machine look like?
Yeah.
All right. So
Tell us on the
you
way.
have those.
This way.
Yeah. You have those metal rollers that have things on them like ups and downs, and then you put it on the paper and you roll it over the paper after you put it into the ink. Let's imagine that Nola know actually how to describe it, and it's not just me.
Yeah, we're going to the Sune cobbler.
Now that sounds like magic.
No, that's just technology. Come on, let's make our life easier by mass production. What can possibly go wrong?
But like, don't you have magic for that?
Yeah, the thing is, you have to be either trained in magic or acquired it from some other way. And people who have magic and are selling their services are selling it for a cost. You make a machine once, and then you can put literally anybody next to it to operate this. They do not need to have the magical experience with them.
But that feels like it might take some jobs away from people.
What do you mean jobs away? No, it's making it actually easier because you only need one person to operate the whole thing, and you can go faster. So, for example, if you are an evil maniac that wants people to die from a hand of vampire, and you need to make shit ton of maps, it's gonna be way cheaper and easier to just build a machine and use it as a printer, rather than have mages cast on it. I mean, there is already at least one mage involved because there are sigils put on it by hand, which I know for a fact. So there is someone with magical abilities in there. But it's still, you can limit it to 2 people.
It's good. Let's go.
We're already on our way. This is a walk and talk.
Yes.
All right.
Specialty.
So, as you start making your way over, you actually notice that on the side of the street, people giving it a wide berth is a cart that is being used by the Dung Sweepers Guild. So these are the people that keep sort of any sewage that shouldn't be on the street off the street and pick up sewage from houses that don't have that are not connected to the sewage and just do a very nasty job, but a job that's very necessary around town.
Heroes.
And you notice that their cart, the reason that people are giving it a wide berth is missing one of its wheels, and sort of some of the contents have spilled over and sort of around the ground. And you can see 2 of these dung sweepers, a halfling and a dwarf, are trying to sort of lift up the cart, while a third one, a kobold, is holding the large wheel, trying to sort of get it back into place. But it doesn't really look like they're strong enough to sort of lift the cart with everything that's currently inside it already.
You guys need some help.
I would start going there already.
I'm not touching that.
Sorry, I'll help, and I'll try.
Let's
I
help.
just go for trying to lift it as well.
Sure, you
Other side.
as soon as you like touch the cart and start like it's so nasty. The cart, like the whole side of it is dripping with sewage, right?
It's disgusting, but yeah,
I like it.
it's
So the 2 of you immediately leap into action and try and help out. Does anyone else?
I have 6 in strength. I am not doing
All
shit.
right, I will have Fletcher, Flair, and Garrick make athletics checks, please, or straight up
Yeah.
strength checks.
What?
But
You got this.
Lawson
You're
is
doing a
not
good deed.
helping with the shitty car.
Nice.
Lawson is not
Look at
helping
you
with
go.
the poopy car. What is going
No.
on? That's
Wow.
your thing.
the 3 of you, so nicely and so nimbly, help out this dwarf, this halfling, and this kobold by lifting up the side of the cart, and the kobold sort of sets it back into place, and then goes, "I don't know how to attach this."
Can I take a look at this?
Oh, I was already grabbing my hammer of whispers.
No! You're gonna fucking burst it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you need to like screw it back in, right?
Yeah.
You would need some type of gear, so you could make an investigation check
Nola, right?
if Nola wants to. Everyone else is holding the cart up. Like if you let go now, then it's
No, Nola is immediately, as soon as Kobold says, I don't know how to attach it, Nola is already coming
So
over
make
to
an
help.
investigation check.
Hurry up! It's heavy.
Yep. What the? I'm not sure if those are screws or are those... We might need a hammer, not a screwdriver, though.
Come
Nola,
on,
let's
hurry
go
up,
left
please.
or right.
It looks like your blue friend has a hammer. It looks over at Fletcher so admiringly. See this small sort of red purplish kobold sort of just look at you because you're just the coolest. You have a hammer.
Yeah, Nola, I do want it back.
Oh, I'm 100% giving it back. I'm gonna
Ah.
use hammer to try to attach the wheel to the car.
Sure. So what it needs right now, there's a metal rod poking out. They've attached the wheel over the rod. You just need something to screw it on, right? So you're looking around for the missing thing that's supposed to go on here, but you can't find it. So is your solution hitting it with a hammer?
I rolled a 1 on
You
investigation.
roll the one because you can't find what you're looking for, but you know.
Oh!
It's not like you roll
okay.
the one like you don't know what's going on. You're not an idiot.
Alright, okay.
Down
this
to Garrick
Kobold.
level. Down to Garrick level.
Alright, do you have a spare wheel somewhere in the back? And the parts for it? Because
Ah!
it is missing a ring that's supposed to go on it.
The dwarf goes, "Aye, we have a spare wheel, but you don't want to know where it is." And then sort of looks up at the car. The halfling goes, "Even I wouldn't do that."
Nola, you have mage hand, right?
It was
Poor
for
mage
enough. It was for so much.
Look, it was in the toilet. It can like live through that, I guess, if it's living.
I want everyone that's holding up the cart to make another athletics check.
It's getting heavy.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah,
a little
exactly.
bit.
Okay,
Hang on, let's
That's
first
gonna
see if
be
it's
very
still
heavy.
up. Alright. Fletcher and Flair keeping it in check, but Garrick, your fingers are slipping at this point. They're covered in unsavory things, yes. Alright, Nola, what's
oh
the plan?
shit, I'm casting a mage hand.
The mage hand, bling, springs into existence. Then it sort of flies over to you, plays with your hair a little bit.
Hello, you see that part on that wheel over there? Yeah, I need this spare one, and the spare one is up there. Could you bring this to me, please? He looks very stressed right now. Yeah.
Hurry up!
It flips you off as it flies up, and then goes
Wait,
into
Sorry,
the
I
dog.
love you so bad.
I want you to make an Arcana check as your control. Technically your magic's still fueling this hand, right?
Yep.
I know I'm controlling the hand, but you're technically controlling the hand.
It's a personality thing. It's like it's fun. It's fun.
About a minute later, dripping with stuff, it is holding onto a gear that you would need and flies over toward you.
I will give you a proper bath, thank you. And I put this on the wheel.
So you take the gear, and now your hands.
I take it, yes. I know.
Screw it on.
Nice! That looks perfect, just like it did before, except more shit.
Oh,
Hurry up, Nola.
It's already on.
It's
Oh,
on.
good. Oh,
ugh.
Oh, that was the most random gym ever. Oh no. Whew.
Well, if there's anything we can do to repay you have to let us know.
Like a wet wipe, maybe.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
towel.
Right, yeah. He
Bucket
gives
of
you
clean water.
He gives you each a spell scroll of prestidigitation. We have so many of them.
I want to be so stupid and just
I
wipe my
want one.
hand on it, but I will just use it.
He gives you a piece of paper.
I know, but I can see the writing on it. And I do have spells myself, and I
Can
don't
I
know
use
that.
prestidigitation on a magic hand?
You can just-
Yeah, you can use
just-
prestidigitation to clean 5 cubic feet of something dirty.
Oh cool, I'm
So
cleaning myself
imagine
and
like
the hand.
if you can fit it within a square meter, you can clean it with a single casting of
Alright.
prestidigitation.
And I'm also going to try to clean up from the floor as much as possible with the remaining area of my spell. It's like it's not laying on the ground.
The halfling will go, well, don't worry about it too much. That's technically our job.
Oh, I'm already using it, so might as well.
Thank you.
Can I use the scroll as well? Are we allowed to? Like,
Yeah, I'll
can
say
we-
for the purpose of this,
Yeah.
each of you can use the scroll to clean yourself.
Ich stand da rost. Oh, much better.
We have an excellent deal with some of the mages guilds to supply them to us if we supply them with proper plumbing.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Aye.
What happened? Like, how did the wheel just get off?
Well, sometimes it just falls off.
That's not good.
It's not. While in the dockboard we're widely respected, our materials sometimes let go a little bit.
Kind of makes sense.
It happens from time to time. Not too often. Not too often.
Maybe
Yeah,
we should have spare parts more in the open.
last
Yeah.
time we had spare parts in the open, someone stole them.
That also makes sense.
Fair.
So we put them in a place where no one's gonna steal them.
Oh yeah, definitely not. But also, you are not able to reach
That
it.
was my idea.
And it looks up at Fletcher.
Good plan.
Thank you.
Talking about stealing. Nola, may I have my hammer back?
Oh yeah, certainly. Take it, please.
Thank you. Tuck it away.
Cool.
Just a quick question to the DM. I kind of forgot. Do we know where this cobbler is?
You did
Make
tell
a
us, like,
history
in-
check.
you did tell us a
Sure.
name, but we didn't. I thought we knew. I'm not sure.
4.
Nope. You don't remember,
Okay.
even if he did tell you.
Yeah,
We can
sure.
ask them.
That's what I was going for.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
All right. Let's
maybe-
get this show. Oh, what?
Just a quick question. Like, do you know, like, you work here, right? Do you know, like, a cobbler, like, specific one who's called Ian? Has a shop somewhere here?
Yeah, no. Ian definitely has a shop. I think if you just go down this street to the left, and then you hit the second sewer grate, and then you go
I'm noting
right.
it down.
Yeah.
Right.
And he would tell you the name of the street, but I don't know the name of the street.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Our characters know.
There you go.
All right.
Thank you
Thanks.
so much.
You
That
got
makes
it.
sense,
Thank you so much. If there's anything the Dunsweeper Guild can do for you, you have to let us know.
Well, maybe in the future we might have a tavern.
Does your tavern not have plumbing?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Tavern has
We actually don't know.
Oh, tavern. No, it has
We
plumbing.
need it
It
fixed.
does?
like North Ward, Castle Ward, like the more fancy wards have good plumbing. It's just sort of the Dock Ward where it's.
I always lived in Dock where I didn't know. Oh, okay, we do. All right. Does the Dunsweeper Guild still would it have any use in at the tavern? Like, do they also
It could
do
be a
stuff like
thing
that
of
for?
like in autumn you could have them come by and just rake up leaves around sort of the area where you guys live, or clean out your gutter on top, like on the roof, sort of get on the roof and clean out the roof. I imagine that's something they might also do, or I'd have to look at the list of guilds again, because there might also be a gutter cleaning guild.
Yeah, that sounds okay. Yeah, I think maybe at some point, because we're starting a tavern, maybe if we have some work, would like to come back to you then.
All right, we're literally just here on the street working, and we don't really have like a sort of an office you can go to and specifically ask for us. But if you come find us, we can help you.
That's right.
Sure.
We'll be all right helping you.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
And the same
Right.
goes around. If you guys ever need some help,
If we run into you, we'll give you a call.
Great.
All right. And thanks for your choice of job, by the way. Really, you are the heroes of this place. Thank you.
It's nice to be appreciated.
All right.
All right, boys, let's get back on the road. You see, there's like 2 donkeys that pull this cart forward as they sort of continue with their brooms and knock on the next door, pull out some buckets, and get ready to sort of shuffle everything out that needs to be shuffled out. And you now know the direction to Ian's cobbler shop.
All right. This way.
Yeah, easy enough to find. It's not even like a special named store. It just has a sign that says cobbler and like a little shoe hanging from it. And it is quite near the water, actually. It's on one of the sort of in capes of the larger harbor. So yeah, you actually, if this wasn't the dock ward, this would be a nice place to live, you know.
Yeah. Okay. So, plan again. Go in. Tell them a friend of us has a map. We also want a map because he told us he got it here. And then you take over, right?
What do you mean take over?
What?
Ask questions. I really kind of forget.
Get out the information.
Alright. Fletcher, I think you could do the investigation part.
Oh, I can do some investigation. I can't do the talk.
Damn it.
Okay, then just tell me what questions then.
Well, we want to find the origin, so maybe if the shopkeeper only sells them, or distribute them, or does he actually make them?
Middleman or maker. Okay.
Exactly, because we want to find the mastermind behind all of this.
All right. I thought this was more questions. I can do that. Okay. Just like sniffing like, no, just wow, the scroll really helped.
Have some
I smell
perfume if
very
you want.
yeah, sure. I
They got like
smell
a little
very
bottle perfume.
I smell very neutral right now.
I'm gonna put it on everyone because you all touch shit.
There's
What are
nothing
you
left.
putting on us?
Perfume.
And we smell very neutral. The scroll is really neat. Okay, just a little bit of perfume. It's never bad. All right. Yeah, going in.
Alright, you currently find yourselves on Ship Street. I did share a little map with you guys. But really at the end of Ship Street, so maybe building 34 or building, what is that number? 29 or 28 or something.
Small.
Yeah, you make your way in. It's a cobbler, so it's an open store. And you can see that there are quite a few nice sort of heavy-duty boots being sold here. Not really like fine, nice, elegant shoes. Really like work shoes that sailors would wear, high, so knee-high and sort of over the ankle-high boots. And yeah, you see sitting behind a little workbench in the back of the room, with his face toward the dock, with a few windows sort of lighting inward, is a man, mid-30s with some sort of wavy brown hair, sort of wearing a little cloak to keep himself warm, just working away on a shoe currently. Sort of nods at you as you enter and then just continues with his work.
Yeah. First trying to act like I'm interested in his shop, mostly just looking around a little bit.
I'm gonna look specifically if there are any way to like a back to a building or like maybe a cellar. But just looking, I'm not going anywhere I'm not supposed to go.
Looking around, it does look like there is another room, but you don't see like a stair going up or a trapdoor that would go down. Just another room that is sort of closed off, like personnel only.
Then I would go forward to the person.
Sure.
Greetings.
Oh, hi there.
Hi.
Is there a problem?
Not a problem.
All
This
right.
is cobblers, right?
Yeah, it is. My name's Ian. How can I be of service to you?
First of all,
Did you
and I
wanna
actually
buy
just
some shoes?
go on one leg and take out one of my shoes, like jumping a little bit on my one foot. These kind of need refreshing, you know. You do repairs, right?
All right. Yeah, I do repairs, but those are not. What type of shoes does Garrick wear?
It would be very simple. It would be working boots, kind of, because he has very big feet, and that's maybe the only ones he finds that fit. Not very elegant shoes or anything. Very simple, very cheap.
All right. Yeah, I could fix this up for you, but I mean, you could also get a new pair. Honestly, it would only cost you a few gold pieces extra.
That's a bit out of my current money pouch. But still, okay. I will think about it and we'll put it back on.
Well, let's say this. I could probably fix them up for, say, about 5 gold pieces with all the sort of leather and patching up I'd need to do and shine in your shoes, of course. But you could get a new pair of shoes for 7, 8. If you look around, find something that your size already made, 7, 8. Or if I made you something new, it would be 10.
I think
I'm gonna
yeah.
I'm gonna lean to Blossom and like, is this a normal price for a shoe? Because this seems a lot. I'm asking
I don't
Blossom.
buy shoes at normal places.
Shit.
So normally a set of traveler's clothes, I think a full set of clothes would go for 10 gold pieces. But I will say this, as Blossom, who is a person that knows things about clothes, these are good boots. These are not, your witch boots that are gonna get destroyed after walking on them once. They are made for sailors who come into this port really often. So he doesn't want to get into shit with these sailors. He wants to make good shoes for them.
All right. That makes sense.
I might have underestimated the price range currently, but I will come back.
I can get you new shoes.
I like the shop. I want to
Hey,
get them here.
no other business is in my store when you're in my store.
Yeah, I want to buy from this gentleman.
No, but I mean here, I can get you new shoes here.
Oh yeah, you can look at some point look around and see which one would be the best for me.
I don't. You should. Okay.
Okay.
Look
But
around.
there's also
I've already been looking around.
Which ones have the best ankle support?
Mm.
Is there something else which you might be able to help me with currently? A friend of mine told me about your shop, and he had something he called a map, and I'll just go it's a bit quiet, like a treasure map. But he didn't want to share his actually. So, do you actually sell treasure maps?
Can you make a deception check for me?
Sure. 14.
Maybe I have a little thing on the side if you're interested, but I don't get the feeling you have the type of money you need.
So, do you make the maps? Do you know where treasure is?
I'm not telling you anything until you pay me.
Just wanted to ask if you make them, or if you sell, just sell them. Like we have money overall, currently not for my boots, but it would help us to decide to actually buy from if you know a bit more. It's just, no like no disrespect, absolutely not.
Well, I'll tell you this, big guy. People asking questions around these parts don't often do too well. So I'm trying to protect my own back by maybe not telling you unless I know it's really worth my time.
Okay. Let me quickly look at something out of character I need to see, because I have the party funds in a little note over here somewhere.
Oh, good.
Then I need to, because
I think this would be a good use of party funds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just need to know which. There we go. Group gold. You're rich, motherfucker.
Mhm.
Okay.
Remember, do not spend too much, only as much as is necessary.
No, I always like made it, like when we spent something, I wrote it down instantly, so I have the current amount. Well, I do have the chest with me, which is a little chest, right? Like this one we had. It's like, well, we do, and I just put it out. Just rattle it pretty much. We do have the money, not for boots right now, but maybe for this, because if we have this, we can get even more.
Alright, well I could sell you one of these maps.
Like I said, and I open it just slightly so he sees it's actually money. It's like 114 gold pieces, 82 silver pieces, 264 copper pieces. Like
Why are you?
No,
all of the-
I don't tell him. I don't tell him. I
Yeah,
just
but he
show
sees
him.
how much gold is in there.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was like, don't pull
now,
out the
now
whole
it's going
chest.
to
What
up
are
the
you
price.
doing?
No.
Hey, you wanted to let me talk. Like, I have intelligence of 6. Let me do my shit. Okay.
I have
Close
no regrets.
Yeah. But like I said, and we'll put it back. I would like to know if you actually do the maps yourself or if you just sell them.
We just
really
want to
interested.
know if it's actually a real deal or are we getting scammed here?
No disrespect. just
Of course you're not getting scammed here. Don't worry about it.
I want
Now,
to investigate this.
Inside check.
Yeah.
Yes.
hmm.
I mean, we know this is a scam. I don't know if an inside check is needed.
Yes, it
Blossom,
is.
he's trying to figure out how much money he can make off of you, but it does seem like he actually has information that you are asking him, right? You're asking him like,
Yeah.
do you sell it? Do you resell it? Do you make them? It looks like he has information that would be interesting to you, but he's trying to figure out in his head at the same time how much money he can make off of you.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'd say I'd answer one of your questions for 10 gold pieces.
That's a
Because
lot.
it seems
I'll
like
turn
you have a
around.
few questions. I gotta make sure it's worth my while, Missy. Folks like you coming into my store not buying anything. I gotta make my
I'm
money
looking
somehow.
for my friend. I am buying shoes. Do not worry, sir. However, if that's the deal you are willing to make, I still need a new pair of walking shoes. So 2 pairs of shoes, and you decrease your prices of questions.
So what are you offering?
Five gold.
For a question?
Mm-hmm.
And you buy 2 pairs of shoes?
Yes.
Very well. 5 gold for a question and you buy 2 pairs of shoes. What do you want to know?
Do you make the maps?
No. 5 gold.
I'll just look at the others, waiting nods or anything.
Well, you have to pay.
Yeah.
Hmm? 3,
Who
4,
makes the maps?
5.
No, wait, no, wait.
I don't
Wait.
know.
It's like a genie. Like, oh, I wish I would have known sooner. Like, no, you know sooner.
Yeah.
1, 2, 5. Quickly take it away. Buy money. I'll just turn around to the others because I'm like,
I'm
no.
thinking.
Where do you get the maps from?
A very smart question, boy. I found them somewhere in an alleyway, off of Odd Street.
Which street?
Odd Street. That's 10 gold.
Nah, we don't play.
No, that was
Don't
in
play.
character. No, that was
asked the question, so
no, that was out of character question because I'm putting this in my notes and I heard odd. I wanted to make sure what is the name of the street. It was out of character to make it into notes.
10 gold.
Oh, come on.
That was just a note writing question.
That was a
was.
note writing
Yeah,
question.
no.
Nola was
good.
writing notes. Nola would also have asked this, right?
I'll pay him. It's
Thank
good.
you.
We're all paying him. It's our group gold. Are you paying like 10 now or 5? I don't.
10.
Okay.
There goes your money.
I'm used to being poor.
Oh.
I think we're down here.
And I'll just go to Nola really to her ear like. There's just another question for you. A stage whisper. Shouldn't we ask about the person in red with red hair?
Well, if he says he find them, that means that he will not expose any sort of middleman that there is involved. We might have to look for it ourselves. And the woman which is buying, obviously I'm whispering this so that only Garrick can hear me at this point. So the woman who is buying paper is either a middleman or the one that actually makes them. And he's clearly not exposing any of this. So we have to find it out on our own. He'll just say, I don't know, and charge us.
Okay. Put the chest away.
So are you done asking questions, big guy?
Yeah,
You have all the information you need?
I think so.
Wonderful. Alright. Missy, have you found any shoes you like? I can paint them for you if you want them pink.
No, I'll take these red ones, and for Garrick, I have the ones with extra support for the arches.
See, you know what you're doing. Excellent doing business with you. And he goes to stand up to help you with these, and then you hear the sound of wait, you hear the sound of glass breaking, and then suddenly he slumps forward and you see that there's 2 arrows in his back. How do you respond?
Well,
Duck.
okay, I'm
Duck.
No. I'm running to him, pull him off, take the arrows out, and cast a healing word.
Alright, right off a spell slot.
Yes.
Can we take our
So-
money back now?
No, we
You
gonna
don't
pull
know.
up a
No.
shield and like stand in front of my friend.
And go in, like I said, go into
Yeah.
cover. Like
I just
Well,
pushed
Duck,
Nola
yes.
out of the way to cover.
I'll go
I'm
stand
just
in front
yelling,
of Noah.
Duck!
Yeah.
But don't duck. And Flair?
Duck where?
yeah. Both 6 intelligence.
Flair?
So from where have we seen from where the arrows were shot?
Make a perception check. Because you're all surprised no one's passive perception was high enough.
Damn.
Sounds like
I have a tunnel vision anyway.
You can see
Welcome back,
the
yeah.
broken window, right? So you would imagine something came through the window, but you don't see, like, standing where you are, which is sort of in the center of the store, facing the desk, That's where Ian was sitting, and then behind him is the window that they fired through. So you're not really standing close enough to the window to like be able to look out and see if anyone's running away right now.
Can I run outside? Check if somebody's running on the streets?
Sure. As you head outside, you head out through the front of the store, which is over around the corner. And what I'll do is I'll actually put you on a map for purposes of this, which I think is this map. You're over here. Do you guys see each other and yourselves? So we would have Ian and Garrick over here on the side, and the broken window being this window right here. Fletch, if you wanted to go outside, this is the door that goes outside.
Okay. So, probably dashing.
Alright, sure. Keep in mind, you are surprised, so consider it sort of a bit slowed. So whatever's happening has already been going on for at least 10 seconds at the point that you're getting outside.
I tried to... My instinct was like, say, friend, that might be a little bit squishy. Then, this instinct like, no, wait, shit, we need to find this person.
Alright. So you make your way out this way, so you can move yourselves, I think, on the map as well. And you can make a perception check.
I am going to put a hero dice on it. $11.
Alright. On an 11, looking around, you see like a few people just doing their Dockward business, but you do not see anyone suspiciously sneaking or running away in any form. You can make your way if you wanted to around the building. At that point, about half a minute has passed, and on your 14 passive perception, you can see that like there was likely 2 figures here. They probably fired a crossbow, but at this point they have disappeared into the alleyways of the Dockward.
Do I get a sense, like, from maybe tracks or footmarks, which way they went?
It looks like they went... That's not very interesting. Make a survival check. It looks like they sort of meandered a little bit into an alleyway, but then started heading north.
Good. I don't follow it fully, but it's a good direction to remember as I go back to my friends.
Is anything else happening? Any more arrows coming through?
I mean, while you're still in the store, no, definitely not. And you see, in these 30 seconds that Fletcher was outside, see Ian goes, "Oh, what happened?"
And that's what I'm asking you. You just got shot with, and I just look at him. Bolts.
Ah, fuck. You're gonna have to sell this place and find somewhere new. They must have tailed you here.
Who?
Okay, yeah, this is
I
the
don't fucking
situation.
know. Whoever's after your tail, whoever you're looking for, probably already tailing you.
Well, the person probably with a friggin' map thing, so just tell us what you actually know.
I already told you all I know. I found it off an alleyway of what did I say before?
Odd
Of an
Street.
alleyway of Odd Street.
Wait, you actually just found them on the street?
They were in an alleyway in Odd Street, and they look sort of fancy. So I figured I'd sell them, make some profits.
I thought it was kind of code for something.
No,
You're not very good at this, are you?
I just sell these maps. You know how much bank I made? I'm selling this
No.
joint, and I'm moving to the Castle Ward.
Well, good
By
luck
the
to
way-
you, but please be careful not to get shot again.
Listen, I don't know you, big
Yeah.
guy, but I've seen you around town. You know, sometimes you're sort of making your way, beating your drum. I feel
Garrick.
bad because you saved my life. Thank you. Hang on. Let me give you back this money that you gave me, because it's only the right thing to do, right? But I'm getting the fuck out of this shithole Dockward, and I'm buying a new place.
Makes sense.
I do want you to pay me for the shoes, though, because there's manual labor in them.
That makes sense.
Just 10 gold pieces for each of the pairs. Special friend discount.
You're actually a nice guy.
Listen, man. Don't tell anyone.
Didn't he say it was 7 for a pair of boots? Why is it 10 now?
Oh yeah, no, you're right. It was 7 for a pair of pre-made boots and 10 for a pair of custom boots. Yes, so
I'd
pay
say.
him 14 gold, and you have 2 very nice pairs of boots.
Discount, you pay 6 pieces more.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
be surprised if Blossom would be like, nice discount!
Yeah.
No.
I just hear the word discount.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm selling this place and I'm getting out of here, so I don't know what you kids are doing. And you see, he just opens a drawer, pulls out a bag, starts yeeting all his shit in, sort of pulls out a second large bag, starts putting all the shoes in he already made, hoists these bags over his shoulders, says, I'm out of here, and just sort of leaves his own place.
Before you leave, quickly,
Oh.
do you have any maps left?
Yeah, I got like 3 of them left. Here you go.
Yeah, thank you. For security reasons.
Of course.
Good.
Make an insight check.
He has more, I just know it.
Yeah.
I like
Burn it on
I
fire.
mean, he has more. Yeah.
All of them.
What do you mean?
You want to get shot again?
No, I don't want to get shot again. All right, you're right.
Hit them all.
Sets down the bag, opens another zipper. You can see there's a large stack still in here. He says, this is about half of it. The other half I already sold.
Did he?
Make an insight check. Yeah, he gives you a large stack, maybe 40, 50 pieces of paper. But he's saying that this is half of what he had. He sold the other half.
You.
Yeah,
A
of
lot
course.
of maps.
I made a lot of bank.
By the way, were they
leaving.
just literally laying on the street, or did you take them from somewhere?
No, it was in a large bag in Odd Street next to,
What the fuck?
you know, some dumpster or something.
Some dumpster. Good.
That's
I'll be honest with you.
Bizarre.
I got the feeling someone put it there for someone else to find. Someone else looking to make money. But I'm
Yeah.
so greedy.
Yeah, maybe change your hairdo or something.
Oh
so you
yeah,
don't
no,
get
I'm
recognized.
fully adopting a new identity. Listen, I sold 50 of these maps and I sold them for 10 gold pieces each. Now, I'm not good at math, but that's a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah. This is like Nola.
Yeah. She knows.
That's more money than you got, big guy. Puts that on your shoulder. Thank you for saving my life. Alright, and then he tries to slip by you, Fletch, but he has big bags.
If you need some temporary safe place, I heard the Church of the Dawn morning. They might help you.
I
Help
don't
a lot
want to
of
be
people.
found dead in that place.
I can understand that. Let's go.
Bye, former Ian.
When he's
Bye.
away, I inform the party about. Okay, so we're 2 shots in the area here, and it looks
One last
like
thing. Listen, you kids seem like good kids. I don't want you to die. But if you really, really want to get into some weird business that's been going on in the dock board recently, you might want to check out the sewers around where I found that place, because there's shady dealings going on there. Just
I
saying.
don't want to go to the sewers again.
You don't have to. Listen, kids, I don't want you. I want you to look out for yourselves and stay safe. So my advice would be stay away from the sewers around that place. Stay away from there. It's used for
You
silver
can say
smuggling.
that and expect that.
Well, if you're looking for smugglers, that's where you're gonna find them.
Yeah, they're not out in the open.
Alright.
If we ever see each
Goodbye.
other again, I'll treat you to beer. Bye. I actually really like this guy.
so. They went up north from this place.
Yeah.
Looks like they're trying to distract us a little bit, but they definitely went up north. So I don't know where this alleyway is, but if it's north, it might be a
No,
good guess.
because I don't think there's any reason to chase whoever shot those bolts.
They probably are the ones that with the thing is,
We'll find them
do
sooner
you
or
know-
later.
Yeah.
that's just for ambience, right? Or is this something happening?
No,
Okay.
Snoon.
It's nice. It's just like, oh my god, alarm!
We don't have a lot of time, also, so we have to do this. Let's go up north. At least we got all the papers off the street.
The thing is, like, yeah, right.
We don't know if this is all the papers.
But
Well,
the
at
thing
least
is,
I'm burning this.
At
stack
least some of
papers.
those.
I just want to know if they followed us or if they actually have like chased Ian and finally found him because, like,
I think that they know where the maps are being distributed if they are the ones who made them, so they are definitely keeping an eye on him and what he is doing.
Yeah, or they followed us because
Okay,
they heard us talking about the map, figuring out where we got it from.
okay, we should maybe we should actually like you said, we should go now because if we take too much time, they have time to prepare. They might expect company.
Yeah.
You know,
Let's go.
just a good like fisticuff and just punch her and
Let's go.
noggins off.
Yeah, let's
Alright.
go.
Alright.
Oh. This way? Like, I don't know.
Alright, so as you start making your way north, you start hearing the sound of
Make it away.
footsteps rapidly approaching from behind you. And as you turn around, you see a group of sort of street kids, right? 14, 15, 16-year-olds. There's maybe 4 or 5 of them. And especially Fletcher, you've seen these kids around. They're sort of little troublemakers in the dock ward, you know, little breaking and entering in, but stealing candy, right? They're just little rogues that are not yet adults. They pass you, they make eye contact with you, Fletch, and they go, "They're onto us, the popo, you have to stop them," and they keep running, and then you see 3 city guards crest around the corner as well, and they shout, "Stop those thieves!" And so there's a chase going on here, but you have a choice if you want to try and interfere with the city guard and help these kids, or if you want to try and get these kids and help the city guard. Or you do nothing, right? But there is a sort of an opportunity here for something to happen.
I want to do something.
What would you like to do?
That's happened once or twice already. This situation in the dog ward, and I'm always the guy that the guards do run into because I'm so big, so I know my way. It's like a thing like, oh yeah, I know that, and just go in the way and expect the crash to come instantly because I'm too
Nola
wide.
is looking at you disappointed.
They're very disappointed.
Good choice. Very good choice.
The daughter of the guard captain. Good choice.
Fletcher once has been one of these kids, so I'm just taking a small step away, maybe tripping one of the guards by accident.
I mean, I'll give you this. There's a few things you could do if you want to, right? So what I hear Garrick is doing is what type of check do you think you would make in this situation? Like to stand in the way, right? What type of check do you think is associated with this?
I think it would be. I don't like it, but I think it would be athletics because I am kind of trying to stop them physically, accidentally. But maybe deception, athletics, kind of that kind of combination, maybe.
Is anyone sort of abstaining from interfering at all? Nola?
Yep.
Alright. Blossom, what's Blossom?
Well, I'm not gonna go against my friends, but I'm also not gonna interfere with the guards.
I don't know. I don't want to interfere with the guards.
Exactly.
But I do feel like she might want to try and grab one of the kids. Like by the shoulder or like an arm, to maybe slow them down a little. Not hurt them, but like slow them down so the guards can get them.
Narc.
I would like to stand in the way a little bit for Blossom, so she can't do
Yeah, that's my brother.
Alright, so Blossom can make an athletics check, and Fletch can make an acrobatics check, I suppose.
Rude.
That's my boy.
Flair, do you want to do anything?
It's shoulder push to one of the guards by accident,
You're just gonna shoulder check one of them? Alright,
Noah is standing there in the mother pose looking disappointed at all 4 of them. No, 3 of them, but Blossom.
You're the crazy stuff. I'm just standing in the way accidentally.
Flair and Garrick can make athletics checks.
Oh, I'm so bad at I will just get run over. And I don't have anything to reroll.
That's the risk you were willing to take.
Yeah, that's true. I'm okay with 15, my boy.
You have a +3, you're pretty nice and good at athletics.
Yeah, but I'm like dice. That's the answer.
Dice, yeah.
Dice.
Alright, yeah, you managed to stand enough in the way of the guards in that moment to allow the kids sort of to crest around the corner, and there's likely like a fork ahead of that alleyway that they went into, so they're probably out of sight for a little bit. But the 3 guards are stopped and look at you angrily, like, what?
What? You turn my, they come run. You come run on me.
Are the 2 of you involved in this? And it's just like one of the local police officers who you've seen so many times. Are the 2 of you involved in this?
No, no. You're just running at me. I was going my way.
I think you're gonna maybe have to come to the precinct later tonight for some questioning again.
Because you can't dodge to the side? Like, what?
Because of suspicious behavior. It's always the 2 of you.
Of course, it's always the dog word standing on the street is weird behavior.
Guys.
Oh,
hey guys.
The blue people. I mean, come on.
Okay,
I'm gonna place my hands on the shoulders of the brothers, and I'm gonna speak to the officers. Officers, we're really sorry. We just left the shop, and they did not look where they were going.
No.
We did not mean to intervene. I think the kids. I'm pointing where the kids went. At this point, I will help the
we
guard.
saw the kids went that way, but
Yes.
at this point, man, we can't catch up to these kids. You know how many daggers they stole from the weapon store?
Oh, stealing daggers, that is
No.
absolutely dangerous for kids.
They're running with knives, and well, now we're not gonna catch them.
Well, look, it's Duckworth. How are
Okay,
they gonna defend
Maybe-
Well, let's
Claire.
spread out and see if we can find anything.
please,
The
sir.
two others sort of nod at this sort of leader of their little troop, and they nod at each other. We'll spread out and see if we can find anything. But Redford, we better not catch the two of you in any more trouble. You see?
Never was intended.
All right.
Sorry.
And they sort of fan out and make their way out.
And just look at
When they leave, I'm still holding them with my 6 strength. I'm holding them. What on God's were you thinking? Walking
that-
into the way of the guards to stop them from
Oh, that-
chasing criminals?
Claire.
No, that's the that's the dark barricade. You're not from the
And-
army, you don't know.
Yes, wonderful. Now we are gonna get in trouble. We have deadline
Not
that we
really.
have to close, and you go ahead and try to get yourself arrested for intervening with police chase.
They have nothing on us. I was just standing in the road. Like, this happened way too often already.
Garrick, they will have something on you if they want to. They can
Oh.
arrest you for up to 24 hours without any charge.
Well, but
We
I'm
need to
here,
be
right?
here now. We have a deadline that we have to... Do you want me to remind you what happens if we do not feed the deadline?
I tried to step out of the way and bumped into Blossom. I mean, that shit happens.
Don't
No, you
start
didn't.
with me. I saw the whole thing. You can try to fool the police. Okay, let's keep a low profile, do our thing, and do not mess with anything that is going on in the city.
Yes, Nola.
Sure, Mom.
You're overreacting. It's not that bad.
Do you want me to ask your father if it's that bad?
They're running
Yeah, why
with
are we getting
knives.
shit if Flair doesn't get any shit?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you want
Claire's
your
supposed-
father? Do you want your father to explain to you what exactly can happen to you if you intervene with the guards' operations?
That's why I love
Do you want me
playing
to
with
ask him?
cameras. That's why
Do
I
you
love
want me to
playing-
ask him?
That's why I love playing with cameras. Like, he has eyes like that. Actually angry. It's so good.
Look, the kids stole weapons, and it's Duckworth.
It's not
They
okay
need
to steal
protect
Kids
something.
and weapons in one sentence is already bad enough. If you put stole in between, you're just making it worse.
Well,
Look,
they have to defend
um,
themselves somehow.
Yeah, they have to defend themselves.
If
and
you
look,
teach
if
the
it's-
kids that they
make
can
any
get into
sense.
dangerous situation and that they have to rely on themselves, then yes, they will get into the situation and will have to. Teach them how to rely on others, how to use guards as their security, not the bad guys. That's what's wrong with it's with the mindset of the people.
Did you
Guards are
forget-
supposed to
My friend
protect
is
you.
a captain.
Typical
I know
high
where
class.
he goes
I mean-
wrong, right?
Did you forget the
I
time
know
that
police
Nick?
always working. It is not.
Typical high class.
Yeah.
behavior.
Yes, sure. Let's let kids have daggers that they cannot operate properly, making them dangerous to themselves and others. This will certainly make the dog world a safer place.
They're probably better than with them than we are.
At least
Look,
they didn't.
we-
do anything.
So, don't we have a deadline though?
Yeah,
Shall we
do.
go now?
Anyway, let's go. My point stands, Nola. We had weapons
not
at that
sa-
age.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
I did not.
We did.
Because
I had a
magic.
book at their age. I still do that.
Yeah, and your book can be shit. Like actual shit that hurts people. This is a weapon.
Yes, I'm
Huh?
also an adult. When I was their age, I did not have that capability. It took me years to get to this point, and it took my teachers years to make sure that I can be trusted with this.
Can we go?
Fletcher,
We'll
you
do
are
it
the only one
again.
that hears. Psst.
I take a step back toward the psst without alerting my friends.
Make a stealth check. Yeah, you successfully sort of sneak out for a moment as Nola is still berating the rest of the party. Hey, mister! Fletcher, mister!
Yes.
You go over, and you see it's... so it was a group of 4 teenagers, and you see one of the girls actually came back. She has her hair in 2 sort of braids down her shoulders. She's a little bit
What?
dirty still.
Do I know her?
She's like a local street girl, but you would have seen her before. You don't really remember her name, because I don't think you know the names of all the street girls, but you would have seen her before. Hey! Listen. we sold all the daggers because it was a whole deal thing, but we want to thank you. So, I have a gold piece for you. Took me a little bit to get the boys to give it to me, but it's for you because you helped us.
I take the gold piece and put it back in her hand.
Oh.
Don't do weapons next time, okay? Make lighter stuff.
I mean, normally we do lighter stuff, but these guys just came up to us beforehand and were like, hey, you guys want to steal a bunch of daggers because we need some? I don't know.
Which guys were they?
Same guys as always. They have this weird sort of thing going on where they have like a tattoo on them of like a circle with like things going out of it.
I make a note of it in my booklet. I'm like, okay, but you know, don't deal in the heavy shit. I don't want you guys to get hurt because it attracts attention, and you know what your mom is going to say.
I know, Mr. Fletcher. All right. Well, good luck with whatever you're doing. It looks like your friends are really getting their ass handed to them by that elf woman.
Yeah, it's not a problem. It will be okay.
Okay, good
I
luck.
mean, only people that love you care so much.
I should tell that, and then I go scold the boys.
Do it.
Did I just become a role model?
Yes.
I want to sneak back.
Yeah.
Can we please go now?
I'm gonna put my hand on Nola's shoulder to shut her up.
Okay, so where's the party heading?
Well, first of
The
all,
odd street.
Ellie, whatever the hell.
But when Fletch comes in just for a little thing, there's a little underhanded high five that we do when nobody's supposed to see it, like from bottom, like.
Alright.
Handshake.
So you take Ship Street north, and you get to that crossing of Fish Street, Ship Street, and Odd Street. If you have that map open that I shared with you, and yeah, you can see that there's two taverns there, sort of across each other from the street. One of them is the Ship's Prow, so you can actually see it's a large ship that they hauled up onto the shore and then turned into a 3-story tavern and inn, or 4 stories or something. And the other one definitely also has a name. Hang on, I know what it is. It is the Thirsty Sailor. It has boarded up windows, but you do hear people inside that are having a good time.
Okay, so what now?
Sewers around the alleyway, right?
Well, yeah, that's what he said, but you know, I actually also don't really want to go into the sewers. Like, that's not a nice place. It's obviously, but I know we have to.
Sometimes you have to get your hands dirty, bro.
They literally weren't covered in poop just moments ago, but still, it's still a maze down there. Like, you know, remember last time it was just like 2 days ago or something. It's big down there, so we need to have at least some kind of pointer. But it's not like I actually have an idea. Maybe we should just go.
Do we see the sewer keeper's card anywhere?
No.
Hmm.
Also, there is a separate guild for sewage keepers specifically.
Okay.
Well, maybe let's just find the place. So, you know, the actual point where you might have picked up the maps.
Yep.
Okay. Maybe this way. Let's just go one of the ways.
I mean, trash cans are usually behind the thing, right?
Well, where there are some here.
You did say a dumpster, so.
I'll try to look for a place that, with the other things we heard about, it might be the place.
I'll assist.
Sure. I mean, you'll notice that Odd Street is the street that goes straight from the side of the Ship's Prow, so the tavern that I described before, toward the actual docks. So walking through Odd Street, you would see that there is a chapel actually on the side to the god of sailors, to Valcour. That was once a warehouse, and then on the other side is another tavern. But that is already sort of on Dock Street, like that's on the docks of Waterdeep. So that's connecting that square that I described before to the harbor.
Okay.
And yeah, there's just houses, like people just live here. So there's like a few dumpsters outside of people just trashing things. So you're not too sure like where specifically Ian found this bag in this alley, just that he found it in this alley.
There really is no point.
Or specifically he found it in an alley off Odd Street. So an alley in between houses on this very narrow street. So you sort of look around those, but I mean, yeah, people live here. So
Well, that didn't help. You have any ideas? Should we just go into the sewer?
I guess so.
Yes.
We have to find a place where we can't. People still snitch around here, so we should still, look for a good place to go in somewhere.
Or maybe somewhere an alley.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's easy enough to find a place out of sight to get into the sewers. Like in these alleyways, there are definitely these grates leading down. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Alright.
Getting a torch ready as a light source.
Yes. So descending into the sewers, the ceilings are 10 foot high and there are 5-foot walkways on either side of the central channel. You've been in the sewers before. It's the same as it was last time. The last 2 times that you went into the sewers already. Or 3, who knows at this point. You can see in the center there's the water mixed with rubbish and other unmentionable filth that fills these 5-foot deep channels. And the stone walkways are smooth, slick with moisture, mildew, and muck. And yeah, it is dark, although occasional manholes provide a little bit of light shining down from above. And I need to double check one thing. Oop, almost did the wrong thing. Because as you know, all the lighting is for some reason messed up on all these pages. So want to make sure you don't, if it doesn't happen.
See everything you shouldn't.
Yeah, all the things you're not supposed to see. All right. Yeah, I can put you on this. I have a little map just to sort of give you the idea of what's going on. Oh, it looks like I need to enable darkness on this map, though.
That would have been bad.
I set up all the walls. I just didn't set up the fact that it's dark.
Never happened to me.
So daylight mode needs to go off. That should mean that yeah, Fletcher and Garrick can see shit as it should be. Alright. Yeah, you find yourselves, like I described, the water running in the center with the 2 walkways on either side. You can see there is a few planks here that would provide a way to get across to the other side of the sewers. There we go. And there appears to be a small sort of grated room up ahead, sort of just where the sewage is turning. And it smells so nasty down here.
I will stage whisper, but I will try to be not too loud. Can somebody put on some light?
Fletcher already lit a torch.
Light a torch.
Yeah.
Okay. So forward.
Yeah. Just a little bit. Like we shouldn't be in here for like the whole day. If we don't find anything close-ish, there's no need to continue on.
Are there any markings around here that were like in the other sewers before?
make a perception check. But I will say the markings that you followed before were these yellow markings that looked a bit like a sun, which is also what this girl described that these people had tattoos of that they were selling the daggers to. You do not see any of those.
Yo, Fletch, some light? Like, can you get closer or something?
We're picking up some static from Martina's microphone.
Yes.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Oh, didn't realize until you said it, actually. Oh, did you just give... Oh, okay.
Sorry.
All good. I just thought you gave me the torch.
Okay, so let's move a little forward.
Yeah. No, wait. We're on this side, sorry. Okay. I will instantly, when I see this, try to turn back. Just onto the
Did
wall.
you see something you're not supposed to see?
Well, I saw something here.
Yeah, I can see
Oh.
something.
Maybe
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was
seen
supposed
through
to
the
be a
wall.
Sorry.
was a wall,
Don't
but I
worry
thought
about
maybe-
it. That's just someone's basement. That is actually not connected to the sewers, and that's just on this map, just in case I needed it. Don't worry about it.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Okay, I will just go.
I see nothing.
Yeah, I saw a mouse. Cute.
Where? Mouse? What?
It's okay. That's not help. Just going onto the... Just carefully going on the grate, see if it holds me. Okay. Yeah, I don't trust it. Just go off again.
So what are you guys doing as you're walking? Fletcher has a torch, but anything else?
Just looking
I'm
for
gonna look
sign.
for some markings, yes. Maybe some, like, I don't know, secret code like we did last time when we were in the sewers for the first time. Some sort of anything that looks not belonging in the sewers in the first place.
Sure, make a perception check.
I think I maybe would go like with my ears on this one to try to listen if I hear something different, weird.
Alright, you can also make a perception check. That's performance, but we'll roll with a 9
That
on
is
the dice.
performance, yes. Yep. And I don't die. That's a 12 then, not 11. But
Alright. You guys are keeping an eye out.
Said hay.
Yeah, it looks like there was like a dry spot here, so they put some hay here to clean it, but it's just dripping from above, so it's not really helping.
is there anything below the grates? Like, can we see anything, or is it just a grate to collect water? Looks like a little
Can you
basin
pause
before
for me,
behind.
Fletch? What did you ask, Nola? Because not everyone's doing everything at the same time.
For the grates, is there anything below it, or is it just like a basin for extra water to gather at, or is there anything like lower level that we can see from here?
No, it looks like I forget how to use Roll20, Jesus. It looks like the water just sort of flows this way and then flows there, but because it otherwise is gonna get nasty and congested and congealed. If it was a narrow turn, they have a very
Okay.
wide turn, so that's why there's
Alright.
sort of grate over it.
Makes sense.
I'm
will take it.
looking for something, but I cannot find it.
We'll go back and jump over this nasty stuff.
Alright.
So
See
which
anything
way?
yet? Well, looking at all of four of you on this side, like, well, I guess your side. You're all there. It's just me over here.
Sure.
Oh, I just don't want to be up front.
Let me quickly take my backpack and look through. Like, really, I don't have a torch.
Can I pull out my wand, the one that was attached to the whole map thingy that emanates light, and maybe try to use it to see if anything responds?
Sure, remind me what it does.
Whenever it was connected to something like the clues, the daggers, the when we were doing the treasure hunt from the map, the thing lit up with my wand.
Mm-hmm. So are you trying
So
to
that's
use
what
a
I'm searching
Are you
for.
trying to use a charge, or are you whispering something you've never told anyone to light it?
No, it was.
It's
I
fully a
forgot.
magic item that has a description, but you just have not identified it, or that's why I'm asking you, like, what does it do? Do you remember?
I always just like waved it around. I don't think I ever did anything with
So
it.
you want to wave it
Definitely
around?
whispered. Yeah.
Alright, you wave it around. Nothing happens.
All right. I pocketed it because that's what I always did.
Alright, keep track that you've used 1 charge.
Okay.
Well, okay, I'll just get over. I can't see shit. I guess I'll just jump over once
Does
there's.
this side
But-
look interesting to you guys? Does it look like there's anything here?
No.
No? Okay, so then why is Garrick jumping over?
They're just walking over there.
Let's do your side, bro. This looked like wrong way.
Yeah, I found the right way then.
I'll
Just-
come towards. Can you catch me? I want to drop in the shit.
I'll just go a step back and wait for the impact.
There are planks over there.
Ow. Oh! Not
Sorry.
snout first, you know that.
Sorry.
Ow.
Sorry. You want to take point?
Well, you can squeeze through, but I guess it would be better.
You want the torch?
Yeah.
Here you go.
It's too hot for me, I can't touch it. You keep it.
Okay, I'll keep it.
Yeah, only you have access to control it.
Okay, it's good.
I don't like the color of it, I don't know. Something like that. There's a whole space here.
Is everyone else staying around the corner back there?
Nola's not moving.
Alright, Fletcher, please
Hey.
pause. No, now everyone goes back, because you didn't move up. Go back. Thank you. Fletcher, as you take the torch around the corner properly and look over your shoulder into this room, you see that there are 5 men staring back at you that all have weapons drawn that had heard you coming. And you can easily recognize these 5 men for their race, because they are all drow. They have this dark purple skin and white hair. Each of them is wearing a type of leather armor, and it looks like they were doing some work in this room, but they easily heard you coming because no one was sneaking. So I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Can I
But oh,
say
yes,
something to them?
you may if you want to.
We got the maps.
Good. Roll initiative.
You try.
Oh yeah, it was a try, absolutely.
What the hell is this roll?
But also, Michelle is good. It's like perfect. Very drow, like, good. The attack.
Alright. That's too much water. I was like, maybe a little bit of flowing water, but that's a bit too much.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We go into combat as these men don't want company, and you're not their company. It looks like they have drow company, and the 2 of you, definitely not drow. So it looks like this first one is gonna come over and has a short sword drawn, but instead it's just gonna go over to Fletcher and try and push you into the sewage. So I need you to make an acrobatics or athletics check. I rolled higher. So you're pushed into the sewage, and the torch sort of goes into the water and extinguish.
That's bad for us.
Crap.
Shit! Can't see!
Garrick, I will say, you can't see this man, so he moves away from you, but you do not get an opportunity attack. I know you have that 5-foot radius, but that's just so that you can see something. But
Absolutely, no
it's
problem.
pitch black for you, yes.
No problem.
You do hear some shuffling as if they're readying an attack to see what you're gonna do. Garrick, you do get a turn here.
Okay, I saw him come over. They all have weapon drawn. He pushed
Yes.
my brother in. The light is out. I was like, shit! And just clap. Just clap, do a thunderclap. It's a panic move. Where do a thunder wave.
All right. Can you ping it for me?
Sure. Let me quickly click on the spell. Whoop.
All right. So a 15-foot cube originating from you. So do you want to make? Ooh. Do you want to make the cube
It's
here?
forward. Yes.
Yeah, it originates from you. So
Mhm.
corner. So it would be no. It would be. God damn it.
Yeah, it's a bit
Why-
weird.
What? Hang on. Snap to corner. Thank you. So like this.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, you can roll damage. 2 of them are in it.
And I will do it level 2.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. Wait, does it do that automatically? Do I have... When I click this now. Sorry, give me a second. If I... Oh, yeah, I can. Cast at level 2. Okay. It will be...
All right. So they
Oh
take
no.
8 points of damage.
a bit bad for the higher level cast, but it's okay because the original roll was crazy.
But as you do this, then the held action of the one that already went is gonna go off, and you hear a very loud sound, and I'm making an attack with advantage.
Probably will hit anyway because I can see.
It's a 22 to hit.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So you're gonna take 10 points of piercing damage as you don't know what hit you, but something hits you in the shoulder, like a bolt or an arrow.
Shit! But yeah, I...
Nola, it is dark, but you have dark vision, so everything is
Yep.
dimly lit, everything is in shades of gray, but you definitely see a figure sort of from around the corner push Fletcher in, and then you also see Garrick cast a spell and then get hit by what appears to be a type of small bolt.
Okay, I am going to move here just so I can peek into the room. There's 15 feet of my movement, and I'm going to cast Scorching Ray on the closest to me. So I'm gonna say
Sure.
1, 2, and then 3. Say this guy.
Yeah.
Here.
Okay, so you can also target the same target, but do you want to spread it out?
Yeah, because I do not want to kill.
Okay, you got it.
So I'm going to make 3 separate rolls. So the first one, the one the closest to me.
Hits.
Nice. That's 10 fire damage.
Very nice.
Then the second one,
That also hits, yep, for 9.
and the third one.
Big
What
hit.
the fuck?
Who are you?
I don't know.
You're not the Martina I know.
And Nola,
And
you
I
have a
am
moment-
moving.
Oh yeah, you do have a moment to see before you move back that this figure that had probably fired this crossbow at Garrick is not actually holding a crossbow. Instead, is holding a strange metal wand.
Oh, that is weird. And I was casting a fire spell in hope that I can lead up a room for Garrick for at least a little bit, so that he gets a sense of what is going on.
I mean, you see a bunch
Because
of
I'm
guys
literally
here.
shooting fire.
Yeah.
Yep, but
Like
something.
before.
Yeah, and I'm moving back with the rest of my
Alright.
movement, and that's it.
Blossom.
I'm gonna move 10 to Nola.
Yep.
5, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hello. I'm gonna non-lethally smack.
Nice. He goes unconscious.
Cool.
Anything else?
No.
Alrighty. You then also see this other figure over here do the same thing. So, actually, no. Is gonna cast a spell, and I need Fletcher, Garrick, and Blossom to make dexterity saving throws.
Can I even do that when I'm blind?
I don't know. Can you try
Well,
it?
okay, sure. Just want to ask. Oh, never
Right.
mind. Okay, I can do
Fletcher
that.
and Garrick.
Okay.
A fairy fire is cast on you. So you now have a 5-foot dimly lit area around you, actually.
Mhm.
As you don't dodge out of the way, Blossom can see this coming because you have dark vision, so you sort of manage to dodge out of this fairy fire's way. Fletcher, what would you like to do?
Is it light enough that I can see something?
You can see 5 feet around you, so the thing that you can see, that's what you can actually see now, instead of complete darkness.
Okay, so first trying to get out of the sewer, and I see. Oh, that's a blossom. That's a blossom.
You
Wait.
see Blossom because she's like a very slight glow to her in this
Wait.
really pitch darkness.
Do you
Fletcher goes in his
have
head.
a magical ability that gives you a slight glow?
No, but the
Then it's dark.
thing does. Okay.
Well, I see Blossom at this point. I'm like,
Yeah.
wait.
You
Blossom
run
is
into
front-
me. Yeah.
Blossom is in
We'll say
front.
for flavor, Blossom has some kind of glow to her. But
Yeah, it's not helping
mechanically,
anything.
she does not.
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
So move. Like that. Wait.
You see there's a
Here's-
guy on the ground. He
there's a
appears
guy.
to be unconscious.
Crap. I don't know which way. Get them. Left. There's nothing here. One more.
This is very funny. Sorry.
We'll move one more. And just bump into the wall and stop there.
Alright.
Shit. And is there something like a dodge action that I can take?
Yes,
Like,
yes, you can
right?
take dodge action. Yep.
Something?
It
Good.
would make it a straight roll because currently they have advantage against you.
I will dodge. Like, I don't like this.
Alright.
That's it.
Then it is this friend over here. He also pulls out this rather strange wand. It has a large handle, but sort of a thin wand part going out in the end, and points it towards you, Blossom. And again, you hear this loud banging sound as there, for a moment, there appears to be a little bit of fire going off inside this wand, and then a bolt rocketing toward you. It's going to be a 15 to hit.
Nope.
All right. So it sort of ping cascades off of your armor, Blossom, not hitting you. Flair, it is your turn as you hear this fight going on around the corner.
Alright, so first I will move 10 feet. Moving through Nola would be considered 10,
Extra
right?
10, yes.
Okay, so that was 10, that was another 10, that was... I would like also to dash.
Mhm.
So it's the first move. 5.
No.
Wrong button. I
Nope.
wanted to do Control L so I can look through your dark vision. Yeah, perfect. Sorry,
Okay.
my bad.
Jump scare.
So I will
Blaring your screen.
I will just move here, and that's all I can do. But just there's at the front.
You got it. All right. So now you're in melee with this friend over here. You see this one is going to step up and pull out a short sword and is going to attack you twice with it.
Right.
Yeah. So a 15 and an 11 to hit.
15 hits.
Alright, a 15 hits. Now, because there is an ally within 5 feet, this specific drow is also going to get a little sneak attack damage. We take a total of 10 damage.
Okay.
Then it's this one over here behind the others. Alright, and then this one. Do you have your weapon drawn, Flair?
Probably yes.
Alright.
Hearing the whole whole words, nice
Yeah.
words.
The thing is, because Fletcher showed up first, seemed like a threat, but is now stumbling around in the darkness. So they're focusing on the people that can clearly see in the dark, which is Flair and Blossom. So he's going to take this strange wand and is going to point it toward you, Flair. Does anyone want to make a guess what these wands actually are?
Like
A gun?
pin-
They
Yeah,
have-
it's a gun.
They have guns, yes.
Yeah.
The 22 to hit.
Now we can just make
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to click it because then you can see what it is. Yeah, and you take another 5 points of damage from a bullet hitting you.
Alright.
Garrick.
Yeah, it's like, oh god, oh, I can see, and then because I can't do the spell myself, so oh shit, and it's just like run into Flair, like, oh shit, I can already smell the iron from the blood. I'm like, he's done Dokora, and just do a cure wounds on Flair.
Nice.
Thank you.
Let's do a level 1 first. 6 healing, terrible.
That's nice. Yeah.
And then, Blossom, I can't really see anything. I hope you can punch him down, and I'll just give you a bardic inspiration.
Thanks.
Well, it's more of a bardic desperation at this point.
Yeah.
That would be
Works
my
the
turn.
same, but
Bardic
it's
desperation.
panicking.
That's my turn.
All right. Nola.
Yep, I will move here, I guess. This one is unconscious, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm going to cast Magic Missile. On this one, and the pink guy.
All right. Yep.
So, in that specific order, 1, 2, 3.
All right. First one takes 3. Next one takes 2, and the last one takes 5. And the one that takes 5 is making a concentration saving throw for the fairy fire. Fails, and the fairy fire is gone, meaning that it's now dark again. Fletcher.
Yeah. Okay, this is bad. Oh, that's better. Wait, I can't see. Nothing is going.
I will move my remaining movement to move back, and that is it for me.
Behind Garrick.
All right.
Behind is behind. I don't care who.
Going unnoticed by our perception rolls earlier, another drow steps out from around the corner, and is going to say, well, what do we have here? And is going to also cast Fairy Fire on your group here, so I need all 4 of you to make dexterity saving throws. This one automatically fails, but is unconscious, so, you know.
It's like, actually, oh no, jump out of the way.
All right. Everyone succeeds.
Hide behind Nola.
And this figure is going to stand back around the corner out of sight. Blossom, all you would have heard was someone in sort of an undercommon accent around the corner saying, well, what do we have here? And then you all sort of dodge out of the spell's way and nothing really happens. You don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A little bit built in at the moment. But my friends do need light.
Who said that?
No, we need light.
Yeah, you do. So I'll, I mean, there's next to me, so I'll.
Sorry.
So I'll cast light.
Wrong button.
I'll cast light on his drum, so there is light for my action.
Ah!
You see all
It's
the
a
drow
little-
react the same way. They all go, ah. It's not sunlight, but they are sensitive to light.
I just put on my fisticuffs. Oh.
Action.
Ow.
I'm gonna, because there was a guy there. I'm gonna stand in front of Nola, so if there's like anything that he's not like in front of them.
All right. Then it is this thug over here in the back is also going to just target Flair for now. Although, actually, no. The thing is, on Flair he would have advantage because they have pack tactics, but he's going to target Nola because you are doing the most damage to them, sort of spread out. So it's a 14 to hit.
I cast shield.
All right. Fletcher,
I move up a little.
you can see.
I can see.
You can't
Straight
move there
line.
because there's crates and tables and shit. You see that, right?
Yeah, I thought
Okay.
maybe a little
Can't you
less
just-
movement.
Can you just jump on it?
Yeah.
You want to jump
I-
on the table? There's a lot of paper and stuff on it. Like
I'll go here.
they're doing
It's
work
fine.
here. Yeah, and if
I'll
you
go-
want to jump on the table, that's fine. But this paper's gonna go everywhere.
Oh, that's good. I'll
Okay.
go in front. Like, time for the lightning. Breath weapon, straight line. That way.
All right, making 2 dex saves. 17 and a 6.
6 fails.
I'm aware.
No,
Right.
that's not great.
Fletcher's not having a good day.
What's happening? I have a little sneeze, Dragon Man. Oh, hold on, and I'll start laughing. Anything else?
That's rude.
Yes,
Watch
so
me.
baby.
I pretend to be the Dragon Man. Achoo! Oh!
Well, this is an attack still. So I would like bonus action just non-lethally bitch slap him.
Sure. Does it say that you can do that?
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know it.
Friends with the
I
friends.
don't think so. No. I'm just there, standing in shame. Good.
All right. Oh, what a cute man. This one is going to pull out a mace and is going to attack you with that instead. Flare. It has advantage because of the pack tactics. So there we go. 17 and a 22.
Ow.
All right. For a total of 9 damage from 2 attacks. But this drow that is attacking you looks really, really fucked up because it got hit by the thunder from Garrick, it got hit by the fire from Nola, and then by the magic missile from Nola. It looks really, really rough. Then it's your turn right after.
Okay, so first of all, I'm raging and
Yeah!
I'm using Wild Surge.
Oh no. This
Oh,
makes
God.
the whole- Like, isn't that
So,
to kill us all?
flowers and vines,
For this one.
and the ground
Flowers again.
of you is difficult enemies for your enemies. Did I said enemies
And-
twice? Probably yes.
Yes,
There are
enemies.
difficult enemies for your enemy.
They are difficult.
These
They're very
poor
killing.
enemies.
And I boink the one right in front of me, not literally, of course.
Sure, they are 100% striking to kill, by the way.
Yeah. And we have a job.
Yippee.
Well, Nola did tell us don't get in trouble. We can't kill people.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
100% unconscious.
Yay.
I'll cross them out for
and-
now, but know that they are unconscious.
Mm.
Okay. And just turn to the third guy and just be ready for that.
All right. Speaking of third guy, it's his turn. He is going to. He doesn't have advantage anymore, but he's still gonna make 2 attacks. I think I opened the wrong character sheet. Actually, hang on. It's this one. He is going to use his bonus action to disengage. And this would be 10 feet of movement, and then this would be 15 feet of movement. And is going to shoot Nola.
Like it here.
Natural 1. And then it is this one. Is going to shoot Fletcher. They have advantage because of pack tactics. 20.
That is.
Alright, so you're gonna take 6 points of piercing damage. And then it's Garrick.
Alright. I know Blossom is there. Being acceptable. I'm going forward. From here, there. And we'll go with another thunder wave. in front of me, so it's only these two drow persons.
Sure, and all the stuff that's behind them in the crates, yeah?
They
Wait,
have pistols on them.
Wait. No! I will not do that. That was just for me. Well, but I didn't move there, so we have a me problem. You know what? I will do the red furred backbreaker, and I will do the 8 action. Sorry, the help action for this guy. So I will like knee him in the back and then grab him on his neck, so that I get that somebody else gets advantage on next attack.
Nice. Nola.
Yeah, the guy that just tried to shoot me. How rough is he looking?
These 3 look pretty alright.
I'm asking about this one specifically.
Pretty alright.
Alright. In that case, firebolt.
Yeah, that definitely hits. Nice.
Why do I keep on hitting? What the fuck is going on?
Be happy.
I am very happy. That's it.
Are you using Beyond 20?
What?
Never mind. It looks weird.
I think so.
Then, from around this corner, hello, I'm still here too.
It's me.
Blossom,
Mm-hmm.
22.
Hits.
6 piercing damage.
Right.
Now, I don't think light is a concentration spell, is it?
Nope.
Alright. Oh, and then he goes, whoop, 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 and then it's your turn.
Yeah, I'll just go after. Oh, that's far.
Yeah, you
That's
can bonus
not-
action dash.
No, I did not think that through. Maybe I did think it through. Hold up. How far do I have? So that was 20. How far is this? Fuck.
Throw poop at him.
I'm gonna.
That would require Blossom to touch poop.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast a spell.
Okay, he's not gonna counterspell you.
Not yet.
Let it be known, he
Okay.
chooses not to counterspell. He could have.
I'll say grovel and cast command.
Cool. I'm getting some chocolate, but I'm making a wisdom save. 12.
Fails.
No,
Nice.
that grovel. Sorry.
Alright, so on his turn, he will be groveling. Then it is this friend who is in melee with Fletcher currently. Is gonna try and just hit you with his mace. Actually, he's being grappled by Garrick.
No, it's not a grapple.
Grappled by
yeah.
Garrick. So he's actually gonna attack Garrick twice. Because then he has advantage, because back tactics. So 1, 2, 22 and a 14.
Yeah, hit both.
Alright. So you're gonna take a total of, what is this, 15 damage?
I am still up.
Alright.
Bloody, but still in the Redford backbreaker.
You got it. Right after is Fletcher.
I'll take out the hammer, and the first strike on the one in front of me. All of these will be non-lethally, and I will spend a key point to do a flurry of blows as
The
well.
first one with advantage.
First one with advantage. Thank you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
The first one is 13.
That hits.
Oh, thank God.
It's 9 damage.
Did you get sneak attack in there? Because you have advantage.
Plus 4 more.
Alright. Yeah.
And then flurry of blows 1.
Hit.
5
Nice.
more. Second one.
That also hits. Their AC
What?
is 11.
Wow.
5
They're not
Yeah.
very dexy. That's why they only have a +4 to hit with the fucking gun.
No.
Then why use a gun?
I don't know.
Because it's an
cool.
easy weapon. It's an easy weapon. Like, click.
I just use him like a punching bag. Like, who's the weak dragon now?
He's still up.
But he looks bloody.
Yes, he does. He looks really, really fucked up.
That's it.
I will not be taking these words back, small dragon man. Flair.
I'm moving up to this one. If I. Okay, so it's working. And I'm attacking him non-lethally.
All right.
We have to kill
You
them
guys
anyway.
paying attention to the laws of Waterdeep. It hits. Yeah, 18.
But we have to kill them anyway. That's the thing problem right now.
That's what the burn told you to do.
Yeah. Or we're
He's
dead.
still up, but he looks really fucked up.
And most of them are in the range of the wild magic. I'm Lorex. I speak with the trees.
Hell yeah, you are.
If you come here again, I will break your fucking knees. Alright. Then it's this friend, Flair, who you just moved into melee with. Once again, is going to use a bonus action to disengage and step back.
I hate ropes.
And then seeing that Garrick is looking really bloody and is grappling one of his buddies, is actually specifically going to choose to shoot Garrick, because thinking that it might distract the rest of the party at least for a little bit. 19.
Yeah, totally.
Alright.
And I'm down.
Then it is this one. It's gonna just sort of kick Garrick to the side. And go like this. Nola, does a 17 hit?
Yes, it does.
Alright.
That is a provocative question.
It's gonna take 8 points of damage as he pulls out a mace and hits you with it.
Ouch.
And then an 18
Yes.
for another 6 points.
I'm
of
down.
damage.
Wizards, man.
Let's see, he moved 10.
I got
5 to 10.
exactly
Oh,
my
it's
maximum
difficult
hit
terrain,
points.
right? It's difficult terrain, so this would
Yes.
Yes.
be 10, 20, 30. So he would have to end his movement there. He doesn't have any movement left. Garrick, please whisper to me a death saving throw. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. God, how do I do this again? 2 GM. No, I'll just do it like this. Whisper. How do I do this on roll 20 again?
To GM and then the death save, right?
Don't you have the bar with all the dice in it? Just click the bar that opens the dice menu, and then on the top there's a GM roll slider. You just slide it on.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
I've played too much on Foundry.
It's okay.
Alright.
Garrick, you feel another one of these bullets just strike right between the ribs as you're holding onto this creature. You see Fletcher's face, and you sink to the ground and sort of fade into black. What is Garrick thinking about as this happens?
A thing that he didn't tell anybody. It's the hearkening feeling that has been making him question his own life. The question, the realization, I maybe deserve this.
Nola, please make a death saving throw. So you see, you're standing sort of in the back, right? Behind Garrick, this, big guy protecting you. On the side is Blossom, also sort of ricochet a piece of metal again off of her armor. Or maybe it did strike her, you're not too sure, but she sort of runs up that way and around the corner, you don't see her anymore. In that moment, Garrick quickly goes down, and a guy comes for you, pulls out a mace, and just slaps you across the face with it twice, and you fall to the ground as well. So what does Nola think in this moment?
I was not enough.
Blossom, Have your own little fight over here on the side. 10.
Grovel.
Oh yes. It doesn't do anything.
No.
He falls to the ground and is now prone. Thank you for reminding me. It's your turn.
Move up, and I'll with advantage, right?
Yeah, he's prone.
Do non-lethally smack.
Yeah.
None.
Very nice, very nice.
I will smite because I do want him unconscious.
Yeah.
How many? What do I roll?
2d8 for a first level smite.
Yes, I do not have higher levels, so. Just...
Nice. He looks really fucked up, but he is still up.
That's fair.
Alright.
And that's it.
Then it's this one who you just hit, Fletcher, and says, it looks like maybe you are not the weak dragon, maybe your brother was. And is then gonna pull out a mace and try and slap you with that twice. 16 and a 21.
Well, 16 is the armor class, so.
Right, so you take a total of 8 damage. As he is gonna move around here, because what you are noticing is that this guy that went around the corner maybe is retreating, so it looks like they are sort of trying to get down a few of you, so they have a chance to escape, perhaps. Fletcher, what do you want to do?
Well, first off, well, there are 2 down. I mean, trying to do this all non-lethally might not work anymore. So I'll just full-on headbutt this one with full power.
Yeah, you do hit. Nice. He had 5 hit points left. So, as he strikes you twice with this mace as well, and then sort of moves around in between you and Flair, you do see a moment where you could headbutt him sort of against the back of Flair's weapon and make him fall to the ground that way. So you take that opportunity to strike at the right moment, headbutt him, he falls back against Flair, and falls to the ground and is dead.
Yep. And then I move up to there. Bonus action, also just smacking.
Hit. I have to
For
move the
8
torch.
damage.
I have to move the torch out of the way because I can't adjust the hit points otherwise. Yeah, hits for 8. Nice.
As I say to Flair, okay, now it's your time to stabilize them. And that's it.
All right, Flair.
So, because Fletcher says that I will first off try to stabilize Garrick. Do I need to roll anything?
Yes, a medicine check.
Medicine, yeah. I'm not the best person to do that.
Yeah. I don't know why it's Flair that's supposed to do that.
The only one
That
who
was
doubles
not as-
wisdom. Yes.
That was not a good way. A good
Because
idea.
our healer ran away.
Hey, it's
Fletcher
nice.
just heard stabilize them, and she was like, okay, and then failed.
This guy who was sort of running away, noticing that not all his buddies are coming with him, sort of pops back in, makes eye contact with you, Fletcher, and then says, "No witnesses." A 10. Right?
Nope.
And then he's gonna go 30 feet down the hallway.
Maybe some weaknesses.
Yeah, have some of them. This guy's gonna turn around toward you as well, Fletch. 12 and an 8.
Nope.
And he's then gonna provoke an attack of opportunity from you.
I will smack him with the hammer. Oh, I'm not smacking him with a hammer.
Alright, but he can only get to there because it's difficult terrain. Garrick, please make another death saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. As you slip further into unconsciousness, still sort of hearing vaguely what's going on around you, thinking maybe I deserve this, what would be a place that Garrick would maybe his mind would unconsciously go to get rid of that feeling? What is a nice place where Garrick's mind would wander off to? Is it, his mom's house or a specific park or what?
The Witchlight Carnival. On the we call it the big ride where he was crowned the monarch.
Sure, your mind slips to that moment for a moment of respite. Nola, I would like you to also roll another death saving throw. And I ask you the same question. Where does Nola's mind go to find peace for a moment, at least, as you notice the fight still going on around you, but unable to do anything?
I think to her time in Evermead. When she visited.
Yes?
There must have been a certain place that she took on walks because there was a lot of things to intake in her, so she definitely found a place that was quiet and where she could have been with her thoughts in a good way. But it could have been a forest or just a field, and that's where she is right now.
I'd like to think it would be sort of this strange, sort of bustling elven city, but around each corner would be suddenly a quiet place of respite, of peace, in a very magical city, a very magical land. Not making sense too much, but you would have this specific meadow sort of area with beautiful sort of pink flowers, where you could sit and read and find a little bit of peace of mind. This one gets up from being groveled. You want to play dirty? I see how it is. Pulls out short sword and is gonna try and attack you twice.
The 20 hits.
Alright. So you take 5 points of piercing damage, and then it is your turn.
I will once again try to smack. Oh,
Yeah,
I was still the advantage on, sorry.
Well, you successfully smack. If you accidentally roll with advantage, we always take the leftmost number. Alright, he goes unconscious.
Stay, and I'm gonna go back here.
Alright, you now see Nola is unconscious.
I can't do anything from here, so...
Martina, can you please roll just a d20 for me? Just sort of a luck check sort of thing. Alright, you see her hair is not quite in the sewage. This guy is dead.
That's a statement.
I see Lair.
First statement of the year.
I'm looking at the guy that's running away. I see Lair fumbling, but with a big weapon. I see myself, small hammer, put the hammer away and try to stabilize my bro.
Okay, make a medicine check. Alright, anything else?
As I move one down so I can reach them both if something might.
And I will say in that moment, Fletcher, as you're kneeling down, you're trying to help Garrick, and you think back to, like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? How did it go again? And you think back to a single lesson that you attended with Blossom at the Church of Sune. A single lesson that was so long-winded, and there was a picture of sort of a naked person sort of with arms spread out like this, and the teacher was pointing out sort of integral parts where, the blood vessels are, where the arteries are, and you were just thinking, great, this is places where I can hit them. But that was not the point of the lesson. The point of the lesson, it was a medicine lesson, right? It was where would we stabilize someone? Where would we push to prevent bleeding out? But you were just focused on like, man, and you're just thinking, there's so many things you could still learn if you had the focus to do so. Flair.
I'm going to the guy that's running away, and I am just hitting lethally this time.
That is
Oh
lethal,
shit!
right?
Please destroy him. You got this. Please
Ooh.
destroy him.
That is lethal. Right.
Holy fucking shit!
Mm-hmm. So that is 19.
Yes.
He has 21 hit points.
Oh, I was expecting the question.
No.
Still, stand this way.
Anything else?
Honestly, I will just be focused on that guy, and if he's running away, I'm running after him.
All right. This one only ran 30 feet, so it's gonna run 30 feet back. Looks at you, Fletcher, says, "Alright, this is my last chance. I must not fuck this up. I have to show that I am a good man and not a weak dragon. No, fuck!" And then
You
runs-
are the
and then
big
runs-
dragon.
And then
You are
runs 30
such a weak man.
and then runs 30 feet away again. It's this guy that's in melee with you. Flair is going to turn around and attack you twice with the mace. Of 9 and then 11. Garrick,
Nope.
please make a death saving throw. Alright. So, being in the Witchlight Carnival, something in this memory is not quite as it was. It seems like something is trying to, or well, maybe your mind is trying to make up something extra that would make this an even better moment than it was. What do you think that is?
All of my friends with me on this thing, all as monarchs.
Alright. Nola, please make a death saving throw.
You have a hero die, right?
Yes, a hero die can be used to
I know.
turn a failed death save into a success.
I know.
Nola, as your mind sort of still, you know the fight's still going on, but in this moment, all you can think about is this glade, the soft pink flowers, and you're just reading a book that maybe you've already read before, but it's just something comforting, right? And what would be something as a sense of calm? What would cause a sense of calm to come over Nola in that moment?
Her friends being there.
Also her friends.
Same as
being-
for Garrick. Everybody just doing their own thing, but hanging out together. So that everybody is happy and at peace, and Garrick playing some tune, Blossom's doing something, Flair and Fletcher jokingly sparring in the grass. Just everybody doing their own thing and being happy.
Alright. Blossom.
I'm gonna go up to Nola. I'm gonna this. So you gain 6 hit points. And that's my action.
Alright, what ability does Blossom use to do
Thank
this?
you.
Healing hands.
Alright, what does Fletcher and Flair see?
So as before, you see like this type of rose gold kind of glow, like go into Nola, but a little more bright than the like more light like than the healing she usually gets from Lady Sune. And it just goes like into Nola. You can see it like kind of just morph into her almost.
Nola, in this moment where you see all your friends, you can look over at your version of Blossom, looking so beautiful. And this Blossom walks over toward you. You can see her hair is sort of incomprehensibly long as it sort of flows around her. And she reaches over toward you and touches your shoulder. And in that moment, you open your eyes and you see Blossom, normal Blossom, very dirty, with her sort of ponytail down. But this Blossom in your vision definitely had her whole hair down, and it was just cascading impossibly into the distance instead. And you're awake. Fletcher.
I'll try to stabilize Garrick again by using some kind of chest compressions by punching.
Alright. I mean, it's still just a medicine check.
I know, flavoring, just flavoring.
I know.
I need to be better.
Take my
at
hero
this.
die. Take my hero die.
10.
Alright. So Garrick is stable, if he's still alive. Blair.
I am boiling that dude. And that's obviously literally because she's too focused right now.
Yep. He's dead. He had 2 hit points.
Yep.
I couldn't move still after. Or...
Oh yes, if you wanted to move, yes. I'm sorry.
She would also move to that guy that was.
Sure. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. You can't quite get there because Fletcher's in the way. Alright, then it's his turn. He's noticing you guys are coming after him, so he's gonna shoot Fletcher. You guys like my sound effects?
Yep.
Thanks,
Oh,
Bart.
he can finally hit.
Yeah, you can take 8 points of piercing damage, and then he's gonna bonus action dash as well, so he's 60 feet ahead of you guys. This guy, super dead. Garrick, not in the fight. Nola.
Yep. He should be in 120 range though, right? From me.
I mean, if this is... I keep clicking on the wrong one. I still have it on square and everything. Well, you get the point. Yeah, he's within 120, yes.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna use my half of my movement to stand up first of all, and then I'm gonna like lean over the sewage so that I can target it and magic missile him.
Alright, if the range
I need to make sure that the range is the same. Yeah, because I was playing Firebolt first. Yeah, it is 120.
Alright, please roll your damage.
Oh shit, it's...
You're whispering it to me, but it's fine, because he has
Yep,
3
yep.
hit points. So, as you cast Magic Missile, being so careful, and spreading out your damage, and making sure you don't kill anyone again, and you shoot this Magic Missile, and again, you see the same thing you saw that first time when you hit that Kenku with the Firebolt. The slightest moment, even though he's so far away, technically outside of range of your dark vision, Fletcher can't see shit while he's there either. You get the thing. A single moment of fear striking across the eyes of this drow as you hit him in the face and he falls to the ground.
I think that at this point the fear that Nola feels was a factor enough for her to stop carrying. Because Garrick was down. She just went down. They are on a dangerous mission that they have to fulfill and they do not have other way out. So she was going to make sure that they make it through, whatever it takes.
Alright.
I still run up to that guy.
Sure.
You like... He dead?
Dead.
Did we just have a winning jingle?
I look back. He's unconscious.
I'm gonna check Garrick.
No, he's dead.
And if
I know. That's why I'm screaming. He's unconscious.
Okay.
I'm gonna check
Oh
Garrick.
yeah, I also... Yes. I want to assist. So you can have advantage if you want to.
It looks like Garrick is stable. He's still alive.
We are out of initiative, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I'll pump in 5 points of lay on hands.
Love doing poker face when nobody knows if I'm alive or dead.
That would just
Alright.
come up to both of them.
And for Garrick as well, as you're your mind sort of wandering to this parade and all your friends standing around you, sort of a bright beam of sunlight just strikes you, blows wind in your face in a very sort of pleasant way, right? Sort of a pleasant wind and a pleasant ray of sunshine, and you turn around and you make eye contact with Blossom, and in that moment you open your eyes and you're making eye contact with Blossom.
Oh yeah, this is not heaven. It stinks way too much. Oh!
I think I need to
You're
stop
still with
running
us,
off.
buddy.
Just sit up.
I'm gonna sit down.
as you sit
Right.
down and figure out what your next move is gonna be, I think that's a pretty good place to end it for tonight.
Yeah.
We want to thank you all very much for watching, and what else am I supposed to? Don't forget to roll for frog.
Ribbit.
Bye.
Ribbit.